All right, little bugs, let's get a quick message about karmic energy, a karmic person or karmic energy in or around your life, what you need to know. This is a person that's glamorous. Somebody here is trying to program you. There's something about the way you look. So some of you all, a person wants you to look a certain type of way. Instead of them telling you that, they're trying to program you mentally to pick up on some subtle messages. Misfortune. Somebody here has a type. You have a picky person in your life, in your energy. Yep, humiliation. Somebody here is embarrassed about the way you look, the way you dress. They may love you, but it's your something about your body, something about your clothing. It can be your hair. It could be I heard complexion, trickery. Now, wait a minute. Two messages are here. Some of you are the first thing the Holy Spirit is revealing to you. A person has a type. You're really not their type. This is the kind of person that will tolerate you, but not really take you serious. So you need to understand this is a misfortunate situation, unfortunate situation. This is also somebody that they don't see a lot of value in here. Somebody here is very superficial. I keep hearing the word type. They have a type. You're really not their type. Trickery and allegations. So there's something else going on with some trickery and allegations. I might do that part separately. Let me do two different messages. Let me put those over here. Lastly, compassion. A person that has a type is trying to be nice, trying to find a nice way to tell you they want you to change the way you dress, the way you look. It's something about your look. All right, let's see. Yep, see right here? There's 5 of Swords. This is that this is that mind gaming, manipulating, deprogramming you to program you a certain type of way. So this is how you would know if somebody's trying to change you without directly telling you, especially if they're spiritual, in tune, telepathic. You'll start getting messages about the way people dress, male or female, how they carry themselves, their hair, their nails, their skin, their clothes, their shoes, their makeup. Somebody here has a certain way they want you to look. So they're energetically connecting to your algorithm, to your phone. You're seeing certain things. It's to make you want to change. Also, it could be with eating. You eating things that could either slim you down, thick you up. I see workouts. I see, what's some things I use? Kettlebells. So it could be somebody who wanted to tone you up. Somebody who wants you to look a certain type of way. This is somebody here that could be very particular about how a person looks with and around them. Yep. See, that's the thing. They're not telling you that. Somebody here is accustomed to a certain type of person, certain type of look, certain type of body. Yep, the 4 of Pentacles. What they're holding back from you is why they won't be close to you. The reason why they won't be close to you is because they don't like the way you look. See the Hermit card? Very quiet. This is somebody here that's avoiding you. Somebody here could be giving you a lot of distance. They're sitting in the house at home. This is somebody here taking their time. Yep. They're taking their time with a particular person, or somebody who could also have a fetish, I'm hearing. And the Sun card. This is all about appearance. This is all about appearance, how other people view y'all, or something like that. Now, some of y'all are being juggled. Why? Because the side piece, side mistress is more of their type. And this is somebody here that could have tricked you. Now we can bring this in. The trickery. Yep. I think about that Page of Cups. Somebody here could like youthful energy, younger energy. They haven't really grown up, matured, come full circle. I told you. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but somebody here is ashamed of your look. That's what they're not telling you. They have a very funny way of showing you this. Very funny way of telling you this. Instead of saying that, yeah, they may care for you, like you, but they go and interact with a certain person or certain people that's more of their type. What's the High Priestess? High Priestess, talk to me. What's the High Priestess here? What's the High Priestess? The World card. There's somebody else in or around their life. This person has been around the world, and this could be somebody here is taking them some time to come full circle. That's why they're not emotionally into you. Now, this could be somebody here, they could be sexually into you, but not emotionally. Also, this is a person here that could be, you know, have a little chip on their shoulders, egotistical, think they're all that, think they're God's gift to men or women. Somebody here thinks they're all, they think they look better than you. Now, some of you all, this could possibly be a karmic that's projecting this onto you, trying to body shame you, make you feel like because they are a certain physique, certain, you know, certain size, they have a certain appearance, certain type of style or something like that. You don't, they're comparing. Somebody here is trying to manipulate your energy. There's some trickery here. See this Judgment card? Because in a person's past is a different type of person. Different type of person, different type of lifestyle, different type of interaction. Yeah, see, it's something different. So somebody here they do something new. Also, some of you all, a person has changed. Yep, the Wheel of Fortune, they changed. They're not the same. They also could be a little flashy. Somebody here is flashy with one person. Now, one of y'all had to say this. I hear that song in my head. Bust it, baby. One of y'all, so this is a third party situation. One of you all are good for appearances. The other person is good for love. Somebody here is misusing and abusing. It's not one person that's being misused. It's both people. The person that they regard as a more attractive person, they're using that person for arm candy or attention. The other person they don't regard as so attractive, they know that person genuinely loves them and cares for them. Somebody here's trying to make you look like somebody or trying to make somebody else look like you. One of y'all are a busted baby, and the other person, which is pleasure, and the other person is eye candy. Eye candy, love, something like that, y'all. All right, close this out. Somebody here got to take away about themselves. Yep. The Ten of Hearts. The Ten of Hearts. Something is hard for this person. They can actually, unfortunately, for whoever this is for, somebody here can have a, you know, challenging time getting in, you know, an arousal to make love to you, to be with you. This could be why a person really broke up with you. This is what a person is trying to tell you. I see that movie with Sheila and Mike. When Mike was so cruel about her weight. Something here is about weight. Jupiter, that's weight. You know, it could also be your waist. The waist, your waist is wide or bigger than what they want it to be. That's why they're juggling. Somebody here is juggling you. The person now either some of y'all gonna be mad because you feel like, you know, they cheating with somebody or sneaking with somebody. Their side piece of mistress is, you know, could be voluptuous. You small. You thinking they're in the small people, but in actuality, they like, you know, voluptuous people, plump people, or vice versa. You think they're happy with you because they're plump, because you're plump and voluptuous, but then they dealing with a skinny person or something like that. There's some shit up in here, child. Some trickery. All right, let me close this out. See, somebody here is very egotistical, very prideful. Somebody here thinks they're all that. They think they bread sliced. The best thing is sliced bread. Somebody think they're too cute, too handsome, too pretty, too attractive. Somebody here is trying to hurt your feelings. Now, some of you all, there's a karmic trying to make you I just heard something. There could be a karmic trying to make you feel bad about your weight, your appearance, and a person that y'all have shared, being with at the same time or something like that, that person is just as much into you as they are into them. So some of y'all gonna have to discern this, very spiritually discern this, because you may think a person has a problem with your weight and they don't. It's their ex that's now, you know, regarded as a karmic to them or ex to them, and that person could be trying to bully you, pick on you, make it hard for a person to be with you. Somebody here is picking though, big time. Devotion, somebody here is very judgmental, and they're judging you by your weight, by your complexion, by your skin, something like that, trying to cause you to reject somebody or someone to reject you. All right, be careful with that body shaming, honey, because you'll be surprised. Big people get ate up just like small people get ate up. Big people get licked just like small people get licked. Big people get screwed the same way smaller people get screwed. Stop getting that twisted. You'll be surprised what your man and woman will do when they're not with you. And it's not always somebody freaking them. Some of y'all men and women freak other people, and you look at that person like, what is he in them? Because that's more their type. Whether it be small, big, voluptuous, medium, whatever the hell this is. Somebody, you got a body shamer. Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Gemini. Somebody here thinks that you're not a person's type, but you actually are, or something like that. Or somebody has a funny way of telling you, babe, I want you to work out. I want you to get toned up. I want you to get some muscles. I want you to look good. I want you to work out. Man or woman. Pause. Men go through this a lot. Believe it or not, men shape themselves up just so women will find them attractive and like them. Women are not the one trying to please somebody by appearance. Men do this way more than what's spoken of. So this really can be for a man or about a man, for a woman or about a woman. So don't get that twisted. Y'all got some men out here doing some lame ass stuff. Namaste.